Welcome back, pathway finders. We're back here at the beautiful Porthluney beach, picking up the pathway again, heading towards Gorran Haven today. Let's go for a walk. There's the beach behind us, and the colour of the water is like a turquoisey, almost clear. Just perfect. So it's quite a steep climb up. We've got to go ahead and walk all the way up here. Hammock Beach is the first target to get to today. You can't park your cars there, but there is a car park there at Cahay's Beach or Porthluney Beach on that one, and you can walk up to the castle as well. And so on we go. The pathway continues. So just look at that view. It's another one of those days where you're just so glad to be able to get outside, get outdoors and walk. And the thing that really just makes me immensely proud is that we've walked all of that. So the Dodman, it's a clear day, and we get to the top of there, which I think will be probably the highest point that we've been on our pathway journey so far. I know there are higher points like Golden Cap being the highest, Great Hangman on the north coast, but certainly for now, Dodman today I think will be the highest ascent since our pathway journey started in Porthluney. Sorry, Penzance. Just over there, that's the lifeguard lookout hut that I took the photos from last time. And just sneaking and peeking around the corner there, I can't get any more closer. You've got sort of East Port Holland in the very distance there. And then somewhere around there you've got Porthluney. And then round that little bend you have then Porthluney. We've got bluebells. We're in a little wooded section at the moment. So yeah, it's just on the cusp of May. So I think it's the 29th of April today. But we're walking up and up and up. So I think this is Hammock Beach, and way in the distance you can see is the Dodman. So you know my geography skills, pathway finders. That isn't Hammock Beach. I think Hammock Beach is just around that other little sort of that headland there. So we're heading on now. So we have Hammock Beach, and just looming at the top there you've got the Dodman with the cross on. Don't think we might be able to make that one out. This section so far has been amazing. Loads of these kissing gates along the way today, and that's the reason why we have some company in the next field. Hammock Beach, tide on the way out, colour of the sea, probably not picking it up on the iPhone, but incredible. So glad I didn't rush this section last time round and we called it quits at Porthluney. What an incredible section so far. I'm kind of running out of words to describe it, but you know, it's probably might be the perfect day for just listening to this. Time for a pit stop here and a cup of tea. Perfect. So we are just about to set off and walk up the Dodman, which is another turning point. So upwards we go. So that signpost says it's actually only about 1.5 miles since Cahays, but what 1.5 miles, and as you can see behind. So it's April the 29th now, and in 6 weeks time, so 6 weeks this Saturday, which is June the 14th, the mighty hike of Ullswater beckons. Perhaps not done as much training again as I needed to, but a hike around the lakes. Accommodation's all booked. Got some news on my walking buddy Mark, which I'll share towards the end of this video, so keep watching. So the Dodman, it's another looming point that's been there since, well, you could say that we've seen it since before, as we turned at Helford, which has been quite some time ago since we did that walk, and certainly since we've done the sort of out towards the St Anthony Lighthouse, which was before Christmas, believe it or not, like November, early December. But once we turn this and turn past the Dodman, we'll then have, I think we've got Gribbin Head and Rame Head all before we get to the Cornish border, Devon border. With the Dodman, it'll be great to finally turn the corner on this one, and then we'll be able to see sort of the whole of St Austell Bay, Carlisle Bay, working its way round, and it'll kind of feel like I've then marked a little bit extra off. You know, got another sort of chunk of the coast path done. So I did count myself very lucky, because I know there are some walkers that plan their sort of hikes on the coast path and they can't pick and choose the weather. I know there are some walkers that I've watched on YouTube where they've got to Dodman and it's just been like a grey blank fog, which, you know, they can't really appreciate the full view. But We'll share that when we get there. Look at that. Some Shetland ponies on the path. And up we go. Here it comes, there's the cross. That's the view so far. The gorse smells amazing. Summer's on the way. And there it is. The cross at Dodman Point. And then we've got the view. Pilgrim Port. This view's for you. So this is the old watch house. Just come off the Dodman. I don't think it's open. Oh, it is. Not very big, but if the weather closed in, it's a nice little either a bothy for the night, or you could even well, yeah, just shut off till the rain goes. So that is Vault Beach. There's quite a bit of sea haze today, so you can't actually see. I can just about make it out with my dodgy eyes. Somewhere over there in the distance is Rame Head, which will be the next big achievement. So in 1896, the Vicar of Cahays put the cross up on the Dodman as a navigational aid to ships. This part of the Dodman is also an Iron Age sort of medieval fort. It's a burial ground. There's a big circular route that you can do. It's about 8 or 9 miles, which is what I'm doing today. But it's, again, great walk. A couple of challenging bits, but on the whole it's fairly flat. I think from memory now we have got like a flat walk down into Gorran and into the harbour. And there it is, Gorran Haven Harbour. Stunning. Gorran Haven harbour behind us. Stunning morning's walk. It's coming up to 12:30. Gonna have a wander down into the little village, see what we can find. The car's literally 15 minutes up the road. Beautiful walk, absolutely stunning walk. I can't think of enough words to describe this section this morning. So glad that I didn't rush it last time round. Right, pathway finders, that's the end of today's walk. So from Porthluney Beach into Gorran Haven. Thanks for joining us. A shorter walk, but still some more miles ticked off. Hopefully be able to get back on the pathway very soon. Hopefully next weekend. Want to try and see if we can get past Nevgissy to sort of Charlestown way. That's the plan. Big shout out to my walking buddy Mark though. The thumbnail that I put up at the start. He's breaking his tibia. He's out of the Macmillan hike in 6 weeks time, so wishing him a really big speedy recovery. I think it's going to be about 8 to 10 months before he's up to speed again. So Mark, get well soon, good recovery. But yeah, all the walking now, walking towards and getting ready for the mighty hike on the 14th of June. But on days like this, you cannot beat the coast path. Thanks for journeying with me on the pathway so far, pathway finders, and I'll squeeze you all soon. Cheers. Cheers. As I thought, that was the little village shop on tap. It was a pint of Beretti, so nice and refreshing. Not rip off either, £5.30 for a pint, quite happy with that. Support the local shop and all. This is it, 15 minutes up to the car now, still stunning weather, and I'll see you all soon, folks. Cheers, pathway finders.